What's going on, everybody? It's your 1 minute back with another value packed video, and today SNGX went absolutely nuts, almost 100%. So, how did it happen? What are we doing? Small cap information. Let's get right into it. Okay, SNGX, my strategy once again proved to be right. It's almost like every day it's happening, so I hope you're paying attention because kind of works, I guess. Okay, so we've been talking about the opening print a lot recently. Okay, so you know what we're gonna do? I started changing the color of it. It's gonna be the golden line now. It's gonna be the freaking golden line. That's the money line now. The opening print, right? So we gotta have it golden. Okay, so you guys can clearly see SNGX opened first. Let me show you guys all day in the Discord, right? SNGX started popping. We've been talking about SNGX in 6:33 a.m. 375 holds. That's what happens for 435 break, and then 530. That was our price target today, from 375 to 530 in the Discord. So 375, it started here, went to about 490, and then we ended up hitting 623. So that was my price target area. We clearly hit it, right? So mini right once again. Now, how did it happen? Okay, so opening print. All right, so obviously we're watching a lot of stocks. We're seeing what's going on, but SNGX on the 1 minute dumps into open. Okay, so we're like, okay, a lot of traders are gonna stop watching it, right? They're gonna be like, okay, you know what? This is let's move on. Let's move on. But me, I focused on SNGX because that's kind of what I was watching in pre-market as well, right? So my focus was here. It was on SNGX and one more. It was on one more. It was SNGX and the VTAC. I was watching these. It was is BTAR VTAC. Yeah, but the reason why I was watching SNGX, another reason is because of the daily chart, right? This is a multi-day runner. This is something that has been running for a few days, right? This has fresh news a lot. This loves to run. This is a low float. This thing has a 3.26 million float. The volume on it was 180 million today. Even on this day, you guys can clearly see up here in this level is that 376 million volume traded. All that's happening on the daily is we're just pulling back and accumulating against the EMAs, right? So to me, it looks like a play that's super, super, super primed to go, especially multi-day plays. So I was really, really excited. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm ready for this play. Okay, so opening print, we dumped into open, right? One thing to remember is we want to see a sweep below the open. That's necessary, right? We want to see a sweep below the open. So you have an open candle, dumped. It didn't just bounce back, right? Or kind of attempted to. But then after that, we actually swept this low, stopped everyone out here. We held previous highs on the 1 minute, okay, which was already marked out. And then we bounced, okay? So now what's going on is that sellers come in here into open. A lot of sellers come in here. We sweep them, right? We sweep liquidity, grab liquidity. We don't only pop up, but we pop up enough to break this structure. And we make a nice move. So I took my first entry about 380. As soon as 380 was retesting, I said, guys, I'm long on SNGX here on 380. I'm looking for a pretty nice move here. Okay, so 380, we made a move to about 412. I wanted to see more, but right, it wasn't just ready yet. There's too many retail traders in it right now. Eventually, we got a knife. We still continue to hold our levels, right? We based around our levels. And as soon as that happened, we continue to base over 380. Remember, 380 is so important because it's the golden freaking level. Okay, so we keep holding that. And then we end up just absolutely ripping, okay? And you guys can see the timestamps here, right? We'll continue to talk about SNGX into 1020 as well. Look strong, good hold, whatever. I'm on live at this time as well, right? So I'm explaining what's going on. As soon as I was watching it around here, I said, okay, I'm really interested in SNGX. It's kind of looking good, And then dumped. I was like, oh, wow. But then when SNGX broke this level, right, simply because there's so many sellers at this level, I was like, okay, this is a supply. So once we break supply, it's kind of like that same structure at this level, right? This is structure, a lot of supply here. We break that structure, pull back into it, and then go, right? This is structure. Break that structure, like I said earlier, and then base, and then go. So same thing. We have a structure in which we have a lot of selling pressure. So a lot of shorts and a lot of sellers are going to be, pretty confident off this, right? Let's dive in. Let's dive in. Anyway, after this came in, we got a full break of structure. We fully broke that structure, pulled back into it. What happened here was I was telling the team, okay, I want to see a little bit of a pullback into VWAP, into this little zone, and then I'll be interested in taking it. The only issue is that I didn't get that exact pullback, so I wasn't able to size in. I was only able to get 300 shares, and I wanted to get a lot of shares, right? I wanted to be in this size because I love that structure break, right? Shorts are super, super trapped right there. This is a perfect example of a short trap. But anyway, we had our move. Third entry for us on SNGX, which was in the chat, was this entry right here, right? It was right off of this. We sat in this trade forever. It was a dreadful trade, but it was just basically the reason why I traded it was because we made a higher low here, right? So same thing, dump, right? Structure break on that dump. Okay, we broke this structure, we pulled back, we made a higher low, right? So that's why I'm kind of watching this. Okay, we're basing off this. We could break below this and keep curling down, or we can make a hold structure and make a higher low and continue to go. Okay, so we made a higher low. I was like, okay, interesting, and then we held this area. I held this area because there's a clear wick here, clear buying pressure. This is where structure was to come down. Now I'm looking for this level to turn into support, and then boom, straight money trade here. And then after that, I didn't expect a second leg at all, so I wasn't holding much for this. I was holding for this, but this second leg I didn't expect much. So that's kind of the trade on SNGX. So I hope you guys learned something from it. Learn about structure, learn about whatever you need to learn about. So if you guys like this video and you guys want to trade with me, free link to trade with me in the bio, in the description. Make sure you guys subscribe, drop a like for more videos. Peace.